Hey, thanks for joining me in. Alright, let's walk through some more Fallout 4. In the last video, I forgot to show you the advantages of putting the advanced receiver on the deliverer. There's one thing I forgot, and that is by increasing the fire rate. Let me just take this into the weapons workshop here, okay? Deliver, advanced receiver. Compare it to the powerful receiver. If you look over at the fire rate, right? 66 fire rate for the powerful receiver, 99 fire rate for the advanced receiver. And this has a huge impact on how many shots you can get out of that. So let's put the powerful receiver back on and do a little test on Mama Murphy. I'm not going to shoot her. Just going to load up some shots, okay? Okay, there we go. Mama Murphy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's it. We, as you can see, we've maxed out our AP bar, okay? You can actually get 16 shots. That's the maximum, okay? But the point is, we've maxed out our AP bar, all right? Now, let's get out of here. Put the advanced receiver back on. Okay, now we have the advanced receiver. Same deal. Mama Murphy said 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And as you can see, we still have room left on our AP bar. And that's the maximum number of shots you can load up in VATS is 16. So you see there's a big difference in how many shots you can take in VATS as a result of putting on the advanced receiver and increasing the fire rate, all right? So that's that. Number 2, we're about to do the Show No Mercy mission for the Brotherhood of Steel. And this is going to take us down to Fort Strong. And Fort Strong is absolutely infested with super mutants. So this is a good chance or a good opportunity to use Virgil's rifle. Virgil's rifle does 50% more damage against super mutants. Let's discuss Virgil's rifle right now just quickly, and we'll mod it up. This is the rifle we got off Virgil for being a, badass son of a bitch and killing him and convincing him to kill himself. Virgil's rifle is officially an institute rifle, but we can compare it to, say, a laser rifle, because they both draw off the same ammo pool, and that is fusion cells. So let's take out a laser rifle. Do I have a laser rifle? Here we go, charging laser rifle. Okay, this laser rifle is loaded up with the sniper barrel. Alright. Sniper barrel. That gives you a big damage boost, okay? So, if we put, say, the maximized capacitor, which is the best we could do if we got the Science Rank 2 perk, right? Okay, that would bump up the damage to 86, alright? That's compared to Virgil's rifle. Maximized capacitor, the damage is 64. But there's one thing about Virgil's rifle: since it's officially an institute rifle, it does not support the sniper barrel. So that's the best we can do, is 64. Now, assuming that, the math doesn't always work out so neatly, but it's 50% more damage. It may be based on the base damage, or who knows. But let's just say it's based on the damage that shows, okay? So the damage that shows is 64. 50% of that is 32. Add that on is 96 damage. So it's just a slight increase over the sniper barrel on the laser rifle. There's one big thing you should be aware of, though. When you put the sniper barrel on a laser rifle, you may not be aware of this, but it actually takes time to recharge, right? This is a laser rifle with a sniper barrel. See those 3 lights there, those 3 red lights? Okay, now it's going to do the stated damage, 67.
What are you shooting at?
But it's not going to do that stated damage again until all 3 lights load up, alright? Otherwise, it's going to do a lot less damage. So you actually have to fire the laser rifle a lot slower in order to take advantage of the damage boost that you get from the sniper barrel. So that is one big advantage that Virgil's rifle has over a laser rifle with a sniper barrel
sir.
and a maximized capacitor, and that is you don't have to wait for it to recharge. Okay, lasers, but this is only against super mutants. Okay, so this is then you can fire as fast as you want, and it's always going to be dishing out. What do we calculate here? 64, 96 damage each shot. All right. So let's take this into combat. Let's mod it up. Do I have a spare perk? Not yet. But I'm pretty close to leveling up. Tell you what, we'll do the first part of the Show No Mercy mission, and we'll probably level up, and then I'll mod this up. We'll get the Science Rank 2 perk. We'll mod it up with the maximized capacitor, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so let's put it back in. That's the plan. Charging laser back in. Virgil's rifle back in. I think I want to make some drugs. I have a lot of buff out. So let's make some Psycho, and then make a whole bunch of Psycho buff. And that's going to be our new damage boosting drug, Psycho buff. Alright. And here we go. It gives +3 to strength, +3 to endurance, +65 maximum health for 8 minutes, as opposed to Psycho, which only lasts for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's going to compensate for our losing the Wastelander's chest piece. Okay, let's make 10 of these. And that's it. And I think I want to make some jet fuel and fuel around with that. Still didn't level up there. That's okay. Let me just double check my inventory. Everything's good there. Got the sunglasses. Everything's good there. Our weight is nice and low. That's great. Oh yeah, it had the hazmat suit. And that's it. What time is it? It takes 9 hours to travel down there. I don't want to get down there in the dark. So let's sleep till, say, early morning. Alright, up and at 'em. Drop your cocks, grab your socks. Let's get down to the Pridwin and take on Fort Strong. Another reason why we're doing this mission is because at Fort Strong is another copy of the U.S. Covert Operations Manual, which will make us even more sneaky. Alright, on the Pridwin, first order of business is hook up with Elder Maxon. He's at the front. Elder,
You
speak.
familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Hi, Hitler. I mean, good day, sir. Okay, next order of business. Board the vertibird. This will automatically put you on the minigun.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Okay, now there is a glitch where I've had this before, where the vertibird just simply lands at Boston Airport for some odd reason. This may be because you kick off the mission at night. That's why I wanted to make sure that I kicked off the mission during the day. If that happens, you can never get the vertibird to simply fly over to Fort Strong. But that's okay. You can still go to Fort Strong on foot. But that means you'll have to fight the Behemoth alone. or with your companion without the help of the minigun. The Behemoth, yes, the Behemoth.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Okay, here we go. There's the primary target, the Behemoth. Basically a gigantic super mutant. Best thing you can do is kill all the super mutants first. Because as soon as you kill the Behemoth, the pilot will land and leave you on your own. And then you have to deal with more super mutants. Then you have to. So kill all the super mutants first, then kill the Behemoth. And you can tell by how many red dots are on your compass. One down. Another one down. Should be one more here. Here's the Behemoth. And I think he's duking it out with a Mirelurk or something. Looks like he's left. Let's take advantage of the fact that he's like... Oh wait, there's a... He's down. What's the matter, big boy? Can't take the heat, eh? Okay, now as soon as we kill him, the pilot's gonna land. As soon as it lands, we're gonna run down the bridge. I'm gonna show you the bridge. Okay, he's down. There's the bridge right there. We're gonna run down to the end of that bridge, okay?
Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
Creates the perfect choke point because more super mutants are gonna spawn as soon as he lands. Okay, boot it down this way. Watch out for the holes in the bridge. Get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Got a great choke point. Let me just hotkey my Psycho bus. Here we go. Psycho, Med-X. And I want to get them interested in me to start coming at me down. Here we go. They may be fighting a Mirelurk or something down there. Yeah, I think they are. Here we go. This being enough to get him interested.